on the NBA's career scoring list. He's now in the interview room.
Hey, Russ, Stanley and Frank were both speaking to the collective energy and effort that's been built up the trip and was clearly evident tonight. Just what you think the main thing that's been behind that as you guys kind of zero in now on this final stretch before the potential play-in?
Figuring out, how we are supposed to play. And when we do that, regardless of who's on the floor, we give ourselves a chance to win.
Russ, Frank's talked about the trial and error nature of this season, and obviously you guys have tried, so many different combinations over these 73 games. What is it about this group and the guys who've been playing, and a lot of guys who weren't on this team at the beginning of the year, that seems to have found at least a little bit of mojo and has been working over these last 4 games?
I think the most important part is guys are kind of sliding into their roles a little bit better and learning. I know it's end of the year, but I think guys are doing a better job in having some confidence and keeping it and being able to make mistakes and then playing through them and keeping a positive energy, which I thought was good tonight. A lot of guys collectively left it all on the floor against a really good team at full strength, and we had a chance to win the game.
Russ, I think we've pretty much established that this whole group, this entire operation of the season, it's about what happens at the end. That's where your collective mindset is at. Sunday's game is not the end, but it's kind of a dress rehearsal. It's a team that's directly below you in the standings. Both of you guys are fighting for play-in positioning. What does that game present in terms of a challenge for this group?
It's a game that we definitely want to win. And I think if we have our mind set in the right place and do what we've been doing, playing the right proper basketball, I think we put ourselves in position to be able to win the game. And, it's going to be a playoff type of atmosphere for us because it's definitely a must-win, I believe, for our group.
Russ, there's been obviously a huge – did you get it? There's been a huge start-stop kind of nature to this whole season. You guys haven't won consecutive games in, I think, like 2.5 months at this point. What's that been like, kind of yo-yoing with momentum and not momentum? And is there a mental block, you think, with this group or anything like that in these games? Or I guess kind of how do you account for that?
I don't pay any mind to it.
Russ, the last time you guys played in this building, obviously really disappointing start against Toronto. Stanley was saying that, we really had to look in the mirror, look at ourselves as men, ask more from ourselves. What did that game mean, and how has it contributed to how you guys have played, especially in the last 4 games?
Starting the game better. I think that's a big thing. We put ourselves in the hole a few times, having to fight back, but last 2 games did a good job of starting the game the right way, proper way. So.
Thank you, Russ.
Mm-hmm.